Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Well, Moses, despite some severe weather last night, we had that thunder shower later in the evening. Local baseball did manage to hit the field.
Yeah, you know what? It was a good game, too. They got underway. Game 3. Anytime you go the distance in a series, it's one of those crapshoots. You don't know who's going to come out here, and it was definitely a game to watch. The Lloydminster Juniors had a successful regular season, going 11-3, earning home field for the quarterfinal playoff against Unity. After splitting the first 2 games, the Juniors had the comfort of home cooking in their third and deciding game. In the bottom of 3, the Juniors up 1-0. Ryan Fector pops one to left. Landon Noyes will tag and score from third with ease. 2-zip for the Juniors. Next up, Stephen Rao will single up the middle. That drives in Kurt Kristaski from third. 3-0 for the boys in blue. Evan Laddish started well in this one, striking out Scott Ackerland to end the inning. So we'll move on to the bottom of 5. Score now 4-1. Scott Willis hits a high chopper in the infield to score another Juniors run, restore that 4-run advantage. But the Juniors run into a bit of trouble in the 6th. Bases loaded. Noyes to pitch, and a 16-year-old Thomas Duhame at the plate. Duhame's grand slam ties the ball game. Bottom 7, Juniors trying to advance the runner in scoring position, but the throw is on the money. We're going to extras. Top 8, bases loaded again for Duhame. And he takes the ball 4 and gets the game-winning RBI walk. The Cardinals add 3 more for the 9-5 victory and are moving on to the semis. Duhame, the hero for the Cards.
I wasn't thinking for the home run there. I was thinking I got to get a hit. It was a big turn of events there, for sure. Thank you.
It was just kind of unfortunate the way that it ended. You know, it's the kind of thing where it happens, but you just can't plan for it. And then they grabbed the momentum and they just carried through to the end of the game.
But that's baseball. You never know how things go. And, you know, they ended up getting a few hits and rallying. And all the time, it's when you start rallying, I mean, it just snowballs. And I know it happens to us too. Sometimes you get on a roll and you start hitting and it's just, you can't stop it the way you go. So that's baseball.
Right, other baseball action from last night, Game 3 as well. The Wilkie Brewers, just like the Unity Cardinals, come from behind to win 4-2, and they win that series 2-1, advancing to the semifinals. There's still one more game to be played in the quarters, and that's the Border City Blue Jays taking on the Meadow Lake Sox. Again, that one, Game 3 tonight in Meadow Lake, depending how the weather goes, of course. Weather not too kind outside recently, of course. If you watch the weather program, definitely be careful out there as well. Now we'll move on to the 2012 Senior Women's Championships out in Melfort, Saskatchewan. We'll show you the board. A pair of ladies from Lloydminster participating. Joanne Schiller there in third, just 6 shots back of Arlene Sagan, who is from Prince Albert at 6 over after the 2 rounds. In 14th, we have Robin Acton, also a local product. She is at 19 over and in 14th place. And that's your first look at sports. Peter will have your weather details coming up. Now, putting your drive right down the center of a fairway has to be one of the best feelings in golf. But on this week's Golf Tips, Matt Schumont and head pro Kyle Duffin show you what to do if your ball ends up in a divot.
Welcome back to Golf Tips. We're here on hole number 11 with head pro Kyle Duffin. Now, we're on the fairway, but unfortunately we're in a divot. Now, what do we do to get out of this thing?
Well, a lot of golfers, what they do out here is they usually move the ball to get it out of the divot, but in some cases we have to play the ball as it lies, and it's a very tough shot. The odds are you don't have this shot quite often, so a lot of guys don't know what to do. And basically what you want to do with the golf ball, you want to hit the ball first, not the grass, make sure you get solid contact on the ball, and then hope for the best.
Now, would you play kind of like a normal shot like you would on the fairway, or do you play like a bump and run kind of style thing?
You're gonna the ball's gonna be a lot lower coming out of there. You want to make sure you get the ball first, so you're playing it back in your stance a little bit, your hands ahead, and swing away.
This week's Golf Tip is brought to you by the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center. All are welcome to enjoy the 18-hole course and meet with Kyle Duffin, the head professional, for tips on how to improve your game.
All right, thanks, guys. And that's all the time we have for sports. Stick around for more news and weather after the break.